Can we talk about the safeguards that are in place dun sa vote counting machines and sa automated system para ma-boost yung confidence sa proseso natin ngayon?
Well, one safeguard really is, when the VCM connects to the network, it connects to the network only when it is ready to transmit. And
Which means less than a
Harder
minute.
to hack.
Oo.
Kasi the hacker needs
disjointed yung network. In other words, there's no active connection between the VCM and the network.
Until transmission.
Until
transmission.
Only during transmission.
The way we assess it is the most vulnerable part of the system would be the VCN. Because yung isang safeguard nga, yung pre-printing
Yan, ng ER.
the first 8
Oo.
election returns before transmission. Because that is a safeguard to ensure that what is transmitted is what
It's
is
the same.
received.
Oo.
Diba? So, yun yung mga ganon. And then, of course, even the ballot, may security features yung ballot. So, they're serialized, they're only
Precinct
assigned to a particular
specific.
precinct. Mga ganon. And then, of course, there are other safeguards, like, for example, even the I button for operations. You cannot operate the VCM without the I button and without knowing the password for those I buttons. So some of the security features. And then the transmission is actually doubly encrypted, double encryption siya. Because before the election returns is transmitted, it is encrypted. Then you use a secure channel for transmission, which also encrypts the
Hiwalay
transmission
na encryption.
package. So double encryption siya. So those are some of the
And you
security
mentioned,
features.
Lito, technically you can audit this whole process.
May
diba?
audit logs.
Because
Ano
of the
audit?
logs, diba?
Yes.
Like you can literally recreate and study the logs.
The process.
At various points
Well,
of the process.
Ideally, if we get all the logs from the VCM to the transmission network logs to the server logs, you can actually rerun the elections.
Yeah, you can see what entirely happened.
Down to the ballot, diba?
Down to the ballot.
As
yes.
each ballot is inserted. The reason why we know this is we did the investigation of the 60 antipolo machines in 2010, right? So you opened the machines, they looked at the logs, they looked at, because we wanted to check if something happened to those machines while they were misplaced, right? And that's where we saw that the logs actually, you see what time it opened, what time it closed, ballot 1 inserted, ballot 2 inserted, it's
What you don't know
that
is
level.
who voted for.
Well, of course, because of ballot secrecy. But there is a stored image of every vote, right? You just can't tie it to a person, but ballot 1 came in, and there are 200 ballots. You will see the 200 ballots there. You will even see the machine appreciation, how the machine read the ballot.
A vote record that's
It's called a vote record.
And that is verifiable with your other, sa RMA.
well,
Hindi,
hindi.
Or iba pa yun?
RMA is different, no? Pero yun nga, if you're able to secure the logs from the VCM to the canvassing servers, including the telco logs, that's complete chain that you can actually trace.
The vote record is used for electoral protests. So there's a stage in an electoral protest called decoding. That's when they extract the
actual
machine
file.
images from the SD card, and they will see what the appreciation is. The reason why they do that is because there were cases in the past, electoral cases in previous elections, where when they manually counted the ballots again, it yielded a different result. So they had to open the machine to look at the scanned images.